It's the Really Charlie podcast. Sounds so true. Grab a chair, pour out a glass. Let's break through. Echoes in the room as the stories unfold. Tune in, lean back, let the moments be bold. Yeah, it's the Really Charlie podcast. Tune your ear. With each word spoken, we're drawing you near. Yo, it's the Really Charlie podcast. Set your mind free. Diving deep, discover what's meant to be. Oh, 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 oh.
What's going on, y'all? How you doing? Welcome to the Really Charlie podcast here on Facebook and YouTube, and also part of StreamYard, my favorite go-to streaming site. They are definitely real good. StreamYard, I love StreamYard. All right, everyone. Thank you. Today, it's a special podcast. I know I was gonna kind of take a break for a little while, but I definitely had some calls that people wanted to come on the podcast. I have different messages that I have to deliver, and thanks to you and your showing up for the podcast and viewership, people have an understanding that this is one of the podcasts in the area that they would love to go to and get the message out to the community. And I truly appreciate it. Also, don't forget WNB1 Radio, 262 Union Street, New Bedford, Mass. 02740. And their website is WNB1, spell out the word one.com. It's on the bottom of the screen right there. That's the address and the website. Please join and support a local internet radio based Latino and Black owned radio station. They have been doing a great job, and every single week they excel and improve and doing things for the community. And that's why we should support them. You know, it's not a selfish organization. They are definitely, everything they do is for the betterment of the community. And that's 24 hours. Add it to your devices, Apple or Android, and you can take WNB1 radio with you no matter where you go. I like listening to it at home and work, and definitely some good music. All right, so today it's a special podcast for the Cape Verdean bike ride, and so let me deliver the message properly and correctly as we let's see, we are going to share. We're going to share this message that they have for us. Let's see. Let's get a good message going, right? All right. The Cape Verdean Independence Bike Ride, the Underground Railroad Cafe and Gallery, is proud to partner with the Cape Verdean American Veterans Association, a cornerstone of the Cape Verdean American life in New Bedford for nearly 80 years, and reviving the cherished tradition and meaningful celebration of the Cape Verdean Independence Bike Ride to honor the 50th anniversary of Cabo Verde independence. First held in 1979 as a fundraiser for the Cape Verdean Universal Development Association, this ride has long symbolized pride and resilience and community connection for the Cape Verdeans in the South Coast. This year, actually, we once again, through the heart of the New Bedford and Cape Verdean neighborhoods, in honoring our shared heritage and culture and uniting generations along the way. The bike ride winds through historic New Bedford neighborhoods, ending at the beloved Hazelwood Park on West Rodney French Boulevard in New Bedford, and water stations will be provided along the route. Registration starts at 9 a.m. That's 9 a.m. Um, and T-shirt pickup begins at the Underground Railroad Cafe and Gallery, 213 Acushnet Avenue in New Bedford, Mass. Race begins at 10 a.m. 11 a.m. post-ride family-centered celebrations begins immediately following the race at Hazelwood Park. Stick around and enjoy great music, vendors, food, and games for the kids. There will be free bike clinics, which will be held Saturday, June 21st, which is past, and Saturday, June 28th, from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. at Monty's Park for anyone who needs a bike ride tune-up or minor repairs. Monty's is located at the intersection of Russell Street and Acushnet Avenue, New Bedford. There's also a link on to click on if you want to purchase a T-shirt. All T-shirts will be provided the day of the race. All shirts will be provided the day of the race. This is brought to you by explorenewbedford.org. What a great message. Just go on to that site. That's explorenewbedford.org. And there's a link to purchase the Cape Verdean News T-shirts and register and everything, which is, I believe, butter.com. All right. So that's a good message. Great kudos. 5 stars to New Bedford, explorenewbedford.org. All right, let's see. What we want to do is I want to bring something up here. And all right. Let's see here. Gonna try to share some messages given to us by the organizations, the organizers. They're doing a great job. So many names to mention, but they are doing, and we got to thank the Underground Railroad Cafe for giving them a venue, giving them a spot to organize, because there's many great minds in the community, but sometimes you kind of pushing and pulling and tugging just to get a spot for you to arrange and organize and have meetings without coming out of your pocket so much. And sometimes we need good civic-minded people to kind of open up a venue and allow good people, civic-minded people, to organize and sit down and just organize, get things done, for the betterment of the community. That flyer is that image is kind of small, but I'm going to read it. If you want to be a sponsor, support this momentous occasion by purchasing a business or personal ad space on our souvenir banner, which is your name will appear on the banner. 500 platinum sponsorship, $250 for a gold sponsorship, $100 for a silver sponsorship, $50 for a bronze sponsorship, and $25 for a name mention on it. We appreciate your support. Deadline for the printer is Wednesday, June 25th, 2025 at noontime. So very important. Let's see. The Cape Verdean bike ride will be celebrating its 50th years of Cabo Verde independence, culture, and ride. That's July 5th. Day of the parade. Actually, July 5th is a celebration, and the bike ride is on the 4th, Friday, July 4th, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., Monty's Park, 213 Acushnet Avenue. They have the route already planned out. Police will be assisting along this bike ride. There will be volunteers with water stations to give people water. It's probably going to be a very warm day. So, water is provided along the route. If you're thirsty, you stop your bike, grab some water. And if you have kids, it's no the event is so special that and it makes it that much more special when kids are riding around, riding a bike. Adults are also there, and it's just you ride your bike. It's not a race. It's just it's a gathering. Community involvement. Everyone loves riding a bike growing up, so why not do it together? This is a multi generational celebration immediately following the ride at Hazelwood Park with food, music, and community. Awesome, awesome. I'm going to try to kind of post the numbers up there. The number here is 508. Let's just read it right here off the flyer. The email is Cabo Verdeans strong at gmail.com. Cabo Verdean strong at gmail.com. I'm going to put that on the screen as soon as I change the screen. The number is 508 333 3078. That's 508 333 3078. Rain date for the bike ride will be Sunday, July 6th, if there are some kind of problems with Mother Nature. This is sponsored by the New Bedford Parks and Recreation, CVA, VA, and URC, G. Sorry. So I'll put that email and number on the screen in about two minutes. All right. Let's see here. Oh, we don't want to see Charlie Perry's Facebook page, do we? And I see there's a chat. There's definitely a chat out there going on about the parade on the old school Bay Village Kids and Parents page on Facebook. All right. So I'm going to put that website on. I participated in the first bike ride and probably the next 3 or 4 after that. Then afterwards, I was either not around the area, but it's a great event. And good morning, Gordon. I am sorry I didn't see you there. Kind of blabbing my mouth, talking my crap up here. Not crap, talking my intellect about this Cape Verdean bike ride, and growing up and getting on your bike and going for that ride and got your friends with you, your family, everything. It's just a good thing, man. Good thing. So, safety first. We want you to wear a helmet while you're on the bike ride. We also have people around, to kind of chaperone the parade and make sure that things are safe, along with the New Bedford Police Department. We have many people involved. It's going to be a great event. Don't forget about the parade on July 5th, which is unofficially a City of New Bedford parade. And many communities get involved in that because you start off at Buntwood Park and you go down Union Street, down Acushnet Avenue, into the Cape Verdean community, and circle back to end up at the Cape Verdean Veterans Hall and on Purchase Street. So with the stage setting and everyone getting announced during the parade, it's a good thing. But it's a good showing because all those communities, that's a wide area, from Buntwood Park to the Vets Hall. There's a lot of communities. And if you get along the parade route, grab your seat, grab your chair. Always prepare yourself and bring some water and food and enjoy the parade. Many organizations, as you see in the parade, they're all giving to the organization. I mean, they're all for the Cape Verdean Recognition Committee, Parade Committee, or Scholarship Committee. It all goes to the same thing. Um, Over the years, they have awarded many, many scholarships to many kids in our community that are headed to college. And that tuition helps. It really, truly helps. And you ask anybody that has been a recipient of it, they're going to tell you, thank God I was able to get some scholarship money from the Cape Verdean Recognition Committee. All right. Let's see. Let's try to bring up some messages from the organizers of this bike ride, which some great people. Seeing them involved, um, I was really, really happy to see it. The job is never done. Sometimes you have to do great things, and sometimes people have to they kind of fade away, and that's all right. People do fade away. They kind of can't do it anymore, right? So yes, Gordon, I'm trying to talk that good talk, man. Appreciate you and your amazing things. Make sure, homeboy, the OG out there cuts my lawn, man. It's rain, not too much down that way, but guess what? That grass is growing, so I want it nice and trimmed and cut. And I'm talking about Gordon. He's doing a little fundraiser down there, and a raffle of some land down in Alabama. But I ain't telling you nothing because I already put my ticket in. And guess what? I want to win. Less people, less opportunity for. I'm being selfish, and not too many times am I being selfish, but I want you to join the raffle because I want that land to be mine. Only joking. Gordon, love you, bro. This So let's see. Let's try to share these messages that the organizations have organizes. Man, I can't spit that word out today. Um, are trying to do for us, and hot off the press this year. Cape Verdean Independence Day bike ride. That's hashtag Cape Verdean Independence Bike Ride T-shirts. Get them, which all sizes are still available. Your T-shirt purchase covers your bike ride registration fee, but you don't have to ride to buy a T-shirt. It's a win-win. Yes. Also, the 50th anniversary of Cape Verdean independence is just weeks away. Oh, yeah, it's almost here. So, this hashtag Cape Verdean Independence Day bike ride. Don't delay. Order your official bike ride t shirts today before your size sells out. Like I said, sponsored by the New Bedford Parks, Recreation and Beaches, the Underground, Railroad Cafe, and the Cape Verdean veterans. Here's a message. Another message. If you are planning to join us for the Cape Verdean Independence bike ride, but your bike needs repairs, tune up and meet us down at Monty's Park, Cushion Avenue in New Bedford. We are holding free bike clinics today, 621, which is past, or they also be down there, 628. And they will actually be trying to get your bike tuned up to make minor repairs for anyone who's registered or is registered to ride. We will be able to register you on a spot, and you can walk away with the commemorative 2025 Cape Verdean Independence Bike Ride t-shirt. There will also be a second bike ride clinic, which is Saturday, 628, as I mentioned. If you can't make it today, let's see, I want to say that some people just grab their bike, right? And not thinking of it, and they just hop on their bike, right? over the year, and there's some things that need to be changed, or tightened or oiled up, from the chain to the brakes to make sure they're nice and tight. Sometimes we don't believe that wear and tear can happen on a bike down in the basement, in the garage, or maybe even outside, which is tragic. Um, and so you need somebody to tune it up. So I highly recommend that you go down to these tune up and let the good guys and girls tune up your bike so you have a nice safe ride during the bike ride. Everybody keep asking. All right. It says, how can I register for the Cape Verdean Independence Day bike ride, or how can I get a t-shirt? This link below is the official site and register of the event. Purchase t-shirts or donate to the event. You can also text the phrase bike 50. That's bike 50 to 53555. Bike 50 to 53555. All right. And it will send you a link to the site. I'll put all this down in the comment section, because I'll probably blabber on a little bit more about this bike ride. Also, any donations, t-shirts we purchase and can be made in honor or in memory of a loved one. All right. Who do you have? Who do you want to honor? Who is that loved one? All right. You can do that. All proceeds go towards the post event celebration at Hazelwood Park, free bike repairs, and other event festivities. Please share this post with your network, as many folks are saying they don't know how to register. I believe that's what it says, my old man eyes. And also, you have any children who might like to participate in a bike ride, please share this with their parents. The kids ride in the most joyous part of the event. Again, the link below. All right. So I'm going to try to bring all that up here and make sure I don't have another driver mess. Nope, that's a sponsorship. All right. Voila. Here you go. All right. So it's just a good event. It's a great event. So I'm gonna try to type that up here so we can get it on the screen. And here we go. Cabo Verdean Strong at Gmail. Cabo Verdean Strong at Gmail. That's it. You know what? It's it's a the event is it's been around pretty much most of my life, 3/4 of my life. And I don't have anything bad to say about it. Why would I? Why would I? It's people doing things. I remember, was it the Bina Tavares bike ride? So there's even the great Tavares brothers and family had stepped up. Um, AKA Tiny Tavares, who always made sure that he did the right thing when it came to the bike ride. And so he has stepped up throughout the years and done his thing. Um, let's see. So I said Cabo Verdean Strong at Gmail. Um, Colleen Caldwell, right there. To the Underground Cafe. That's her in gallery. That's hers. 213 Acushnet Avenue. She's provided that space, for everyone to kind of meet up. And it's not the only time she's done that. She's done that throughout the years, open those doors, let you live, and kind of reminisce of all the different things that kind of went into those doorways, and from a store to a grill to, and she's working on that. She's working on that, and things are good. Definitely. It's gonna come back to something probably better. In my opinion, with Colleen involved, it's probably gonna be something that's gonna be a whole lot better. than what it was in the past. So it already is. It already is. Got music groups like the Groovalados coming in there, singing, dancing, some poetry reading, music reading. It's definitely a plus plus for me, and I kind of um I have a very strong fondness for that building, only because Colleen, her family, and everything that it's has provided for me. Because my family grew up directly behind it, you know, and later on, you know, as my mom had to take care of three boys, we moved into the Bay Village, um, and I have some great experiences from the Bay Village. Absolutely wonderful. All right, I'm trying to type up these comments, right? Um, and just trying to make sure I'm putting the proper information in there. So let's see, you want to text bike 550 2. We're going to bring that up again. Make sure I'm writing the right numbers in there. Don't mind me if I'm rattling on, right? This is a conversation like if we were on in we were on FaceTime or you know, I'm just I'm just rattling on, having a conversation. That's what this podcast is about, having conversations, and that's what I'm doing right now. If you have anything you want to mention, please, add it to the comment section. I know some of you are out there listening, and let's see, let's see. So you want to text bike 50 to 53555, and a link will come to you. All right, let's try to put that on the screen. All right. I hope you all are well, enjoying this very great warm day. So I'm looking out my window, nice and clear, crisp here on the south coast. Um, Let me tell you something about this week. I end up running into my buddy Dale Claiborne from Memphis, Tennessee. Haven't seen him in a very, very long time, over 33 years, and 35 maybe. Lovely wife. They came to Massachusetts for a visit. They definitely came here, and we ended up meeting up in Hyannis at the Tiki Port with my cousin David, and we had good times. Keep in touch with people, even if it's through social media, but stay in contact with those people that are very dear to you, you know, very, very dear to you, and just let them know, because as I have on the headline option there, I put tomorrow isn't promised. Tomorrow isn't promised. Michael Casaccio, I see you, man. Sorry, I didn't put your comment up here. It's about you. It's about time that I come on the show. It's proud of what you're doing, and God bless you. Listen, I'll go on the show. I'm always ready to do a podcast every day. Wish this was all I was doing, is being on podcast every day. And Michael, no problem. Definitely do that. I also want to sit down with you and the boys. Circle around, Peter Brittle Court out there in Monty's. I like to sit around, have everybody kind of bring a chair and sit in a circle and just talk shop, so about different things. So, we have to set that up. But or just do it for your show. I would gladly come on it, and I'll talk to you. We can talk about whatever, Michael. And doing it. I like people that continue and have the stamina to be on podcasts throughout the week, throughout a month. But podcasting is something that we take for granted, And Mike was doing his show. We have everyone at WNB1 Radio doing their shows. That's WNB1.com. And they're consistently doing it on a weekly basis. And it takes a lot of time and effort. So they're providing you with something where you just kind of click on your social media and boom, you're listening to all the things that we all talk about. WNB1 Radio. WNB1 Radio is definitely doing that. All right. Michael says, thanks, my brother. He deserves it. Peter Brittle. Yes, he does. Good man in my life. May he rest in peace. What's up, Jack? One of my favorite teammates at New Bedford High School. Yes. If you want a block to happen, Jack Nagia would do it. If you wanted a rebound and a pass on the basketball court, Jack was going to be there. Big Jack keeps the locker room steady, keeps the players involved on the mission. One of my favorite classmates at New Bedford High School. And cheers, my brother. I appreciate you. Yeah. So that's what we got to keep on doing, what we're doing out there and supporting each other. Tomorrow isn't promised. Tomorrow isn't promised. And you see that. The skies are always open. The skies are always open to take somebody away from us. And the doors of the funeral homes throughout the city of New Bedford are definitely flowing. They're always opening, and we got to send someone on their way. So tomorrow isn't promised. Please continue to make some memories. All right, Cape Verdean bike ride. We'll make this last announcement Friday, July 4th, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. at Montes Park, 213 Acushnet Avenue. Free bike clinics will be provided for you on June 28th, 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. And one of the very key things to this is, along with participation in bike ride, is sponsorship. Sponsorship would be $500 for a platinum sponsorship, $250 for a gold sponsorship, $100 for a silver sponsorship, and $50 for a bronze, and $25 to have your name mentioned on the banner. Deadline is Wednesday, June 25th, 2025 by noon time. So I definitely have to send my sponsorship in today, so I can do that. Let's see. And let's put this email up here again. Please send an email to caboverdeanstrong@gmail.com or call the number 508-333-3078. Rain day for the bike ride is July 6th. You can also text bike 50 to 53555. All right. Thursday, July 3rd. Let's see, Michael. It looks like a plan. Looks like that should be good for me. All right. All right, brother. Sounds like a plan. July 3rd. All right. Tomorrow isn't promised, as I said again. I'm going to end this. Let's see what my favorite song. And let's see. All right. Take care. God bless. I love you. Don't forget WNB1 Radio, WNB1.com. Add it to your devices. Listen to some beautiful, beautiful music, hip hop and R&B. We also have house music on Tuesdays by the Funky Professor. Waleem. Waleem is definitely doing his thing on Tuesday, 8 p.m. Check him out. Some house music. If you just want a good vibe in your hand, in your ear, and going through your ear, damn, WNB1 is definitely doing it. All right. Coach Wayne Hamlet, Coach Perry, keep doing what you're doing. The Whaler family is very proud of you. Thanks for being my friend. I love you, Coach. You were definitely an ace in my life. You were definitely an ace, 5 stars, and especially you and many of the people that you had on your staff. It just goes on and on. Just that time in my life, being a New Bedford high school Whaler under your guidance and tutelage. Uh, just some advice and guidance on the football field. I really, truly, truly appreciate everything that you have done for me and many more young men in the community. And we get to praise you. We praise you all the time, Coach. We really, truly do. Coach Wayne Hamlet, former guest on the Really Charlie podcast. I celebrate that man all the time. Just see his picture on Facebook and it just gives me a smile. And I appreciate you. And I will keep on doing what I'm doing, trying to make everybody proud, from my family to my community and from the school that I attended. Um, so, all right. Thank you, Coach. Goes a long way. Thank you, Michael, for inviting me to your podcast. I will truly, truly be there. Um, let's kind of dot the I, cross the T's, and make that happen. Coach Hamlet, yes, is a great dude. I think we all love him. Jack saying he loves him too. And Michael saying, love that guy. Very best. Yes. All right, everyone. I know I gave you some valuable time. Paul Gomes, I love you, man. Got to get Paul Gomes into the New Bedford Vocational High School Hall of Fame. We definitely got to do this, man. Sad to hear that the man wasn't there, so we definitely got to do that, you know. So, Paul Gomes, thank you. Hope all is well on your day off. Um, yes, 3 good days a day off. Well, he's always working. So, Reggie Victor, I see you, man. I see you. Yeah, I like this, man. Interaction, comments, section. Everyone. Reggie, how you doing, man? See you relaxing and grinding, and always listen to your music on Facebook. Uh, Keep living your life, man. Stay healthy. Stay healthy. And being healthy, went on my doctor's visit. Had some things I got to take care of. And everyone, please, please, especially men out there, everyone, really, keep checking on yourself. Make sure you check on yourself and make sure that you're doing those procedures that us men need to do, and make sure that you get checked out. They tell you 5 years, tell you 3 years, whatever it may do. Make sure. And in between that time, if you stop feeling some aches and pains, listen to your body. You shouldn't be aching and paining with normal routine stuff. Getting up, sitting down, walking. Things shouldn't be hurting. So if they are, make sure you check them out. You know, make sure you check them out. That's men and women. Always, always. You feel something a little awkward, give your doctor a call. And if you don't have the insurance, still go. Got to take care of you. All right. Um, so on that note, take care. God bless. And I love when you join me on the Really Charlie podcast. And also, sometimes you have to lose yourself podcast on Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And as always, I am on Frequency Live with Berto Carter, Derek Demers, Edmund Ray, and Talking Our Crap on Frequency Live at 7 p.m. on WNB1 Radio, Facebook, and YouTube. So please join me. That's 3 podcasts that you get to see. Yours truly. So just join me. And if you want to be a guest on any of those podcasts, please reach out to me at reallycharliepodcast at gmail.com. I'm glad to have some of you on and talk shop. All right, take care. Big shout out to Brian Magnet, B Mags, on the morning show on WNB1 Radio, along with J9 and Margarita Graham, Reliable Bus. Thank you for doing the things you're doing, and I appreciate you. Um, one thing, shout out to Lamont Ferguson, doing some things. We're trying to get a flagpole and a mural up at Monty's Park to honor U.S. veteran from World War One, Purple Heart recipient Joseph J. Monty. That event is coming up, so I'd like to put a podcast out there soon. Hey, Diane Pacheco, I see you. I see you. God bless you. Love you. Love you. Love you dearly. Yes, love you. Miss my friend. Love and miss him. Diane. Oh, man. Diane is the wonderful wife of Al Pacheco, my partner. Damn. Caught me off guard. On that note, thank you. Love you.